newbie CrossFitter mistakes that we made and we're sharing with you so you don't have to make them. Listen to our wisdom. The first one, Megan, thinking I had to work on all of my weaknesses in every single session. There is no faster path to injury or burnout or just like lack of progress than just thinking like, I'll do my kipping handstand push-ups, my chest to bar, my double unders, I'll work on strength, and then I'll go for my 5K run in one day. You know what? You're not a professional athlete. You just don't have the same support in place. You don't have the same schedule. That is a demanding load for anybody, like for a professional athlete. So I see some kind of recreational athletes training like this. And I think to myself, why? What are you doing? And literally you will not get better. You just won't have the opportunity to recover in time to actually improve.
My top mistake would be similarly confusing intensity with progress. Like more sweat doesn't mean more growth. Intensity is a tool, but not a requirement for every session.
Yes.
And progress is built on consistency, but also recovery and intelligent programming, not just grinding harder every day.
My second would be thinking volume, just gotta log the hours. And if I'm not grinding for 2.5 hours, I'm not getting better. And the CrossFit program, that's not how it was designed. It was never intended to be like that. And I think people kind of still confuse CrossFit with the games. People who get involved in CrossFit think they have to train like a CrossFit Games athlete. So not saying obviously people who are competing at that level need what they need, but that's not what 99% of people need.
My second one would be chasing goals too quickly. Especially those higher skill movements that lead to injuries if we get there too soon or too fast, and skipping the prerequisite strength and efficient movement, and not fully understanding how long it takes to get strong. And just working on things doesn't mean you're suddenly stronger. It takes years for some of us. So
Absolutely.
lay a good foundation.
You know what? It'll keep you in the game. And that's something that I've really leaned into in the last couple of years. I think to myself, man, I started this in 2008, turning 45 this year. And my goal is to still be here when I'm 60. So you're gonna have to peel me out of the RX division, put me in my walker and or my wheelchair, wheel me off because I'm not planning to go anywhere. And I think part of that is just knowing how to manage volume and and that's just the win, is how longevity in the game I think is a pretty awesome goal.